Dat kan je erop aan.
Het heel als nee, je weet dat. Ja.
En dan moet
وعليكم السلام. هيثم مليح شن.
He used to share about reading the big book, newcomer, dragging him off the street, putting him on his couch, reading the book to him. I had no idea what he was talking about because all the big book meetings I had ever been to, and anything that was ever referred to as big book was a bunch of stories. Nobody ever pointed out that it was a text. Nobody ever said that it was instruction about and we identify things. We identify J book. And Bill used to say this, and it must have stuck with me. Because the last time I came back with the boat, I started reading it, and something made sense for the first time in today. Something made sense. There was something else. And it's just clarity. Siege. That was the good idea. Years, shrinking every day. Better, you know. And I proceeded to bring out a little down, carried it in my pocket for like 2.5 weeks, using and kill everybody in sight. And I got like 150, 180 presenters. Because for 2 weeks I'd write down names, and that's what I do. Write down I hate this one, I hate that one, and I would do. And what I would do at night is I was actually taking care of I was house sitting. I offered to leave his house while he was in rehab, and I crashed there as a result once he got out. Needles and stuff and everything, and I could crash in his house. And what I would do is I would review my day every night, and I'd look at where I screwed up, and I'd ask myself, "Am I willing to have God do this?" Yeah, this one, yeah. This one, no. But this one, yeah, okay. God, please remove this. I'm doing a 10-step. I'm doing a 6-step. I'm doing last backwards. I was doing it. In the middle of writing this really shabby and I bring this 3-column image where you can say, see the book, and I look at the picture, and I see the 3-column image, so I wrote a 3-column image, and I bring this to my sponsor, and I start sharing it with him, and he's putting stuff else. And the first time in my life, it's the biggest piece of shit I did. Thanks, guys. So, like 6 times. But I was about my first 2 months. First 2 months back, I wanted to drink day, every day, 24/7. Even this new guy had responsibility. He said to me, "Stop this." You and he's like, "You've been around forever." He's like, "But I don't have to." So, it's a new day. Listen, man, at that moment, my house was living a simple. Some people contested it, some still is today. It's never changed. In that first year, we had an amp set up in the living room. We had live music, we recorded, basically it's a meeting, the guys bring back the house, shower, feed them, bring it back to the meeting. It was a essential. And the only requirement for membership was anybody. Since my children kind of modified that rule a little bit, but back then this is the way it was. I didn't care that as long as you wanted to get sober. I had some bad shit happen in my house. You know what? It's okay. I can't be somewhere in my first year or so. I got offered a job. Really big it. Crazy. This is a union job. You got to take it. Benefits. Yeah. Whatever. I'll give it a shot. The honesty thing that we're supposed to do here in this program could be in the ass. I'm a convicted felon. I was honest. And I made it. It's my 89 days of trial with Board of Education, and then they fired me. And I'm trapped in Staten Island. It's funny because for the 3 months, or almost 3 months, I'm living in New Jersey, but staying in Staten Island at a friend's house during the week. I'm at home. Finally find an apartment. We get to U-Haul, and the night before we're supposed to leave, I get the call from Sam Fire. I moved to Staten Island with no job, barely know anybody, and you know what? It's okay. It's okay because I knew something was going down. I didn't know what it was going to be. I didn't know I was going to get fired, but they ran my prints, they did my thing, and I knew this was coming down, and I was praying on a daily basis, God, please help me to accept whatever happens. Not what I want, because what I wanted that particular moment was to keep my job, But in reality, I was in a much better place by losing it. Ended up working with a guy in recovery over there. I got hooked up into the meetings over there, and I found a job doing floors. Taught me a whole new angle of the trade. So when I did eventually come back to New Jersey, I was ahead of the game, But I met some people over there that were doing a house meeting. They were doing big book studies out of their house. I proceeded to go to the book with my buddy. We made it to about the third step, and he drank. So, but you know what? That doesn't matter. What I did, what happened with that experience was I learned how to read the book. I learned how to translate this. Prior to that, I was doing it all whichever way. I didn't know how this book was intended to be done. I didn't know how the work was done. And I was doing the best I could, but I could have been more effective. And I learned that from this guy. And ultimately, when I came back to New Jersey, I was pretty much ostracized from my home group because they didn't want to hear about this sick hippie, no shoe wearing, tie-dye wearing, freak walking into the meetings talking about God, when, just a year or two ago, I was, in and out and in and out and in and out, and they couldn't help me. I found a solution somewhere else, and it was right there in the meeting, but they didn't have it. And I walk in there, and plus I was also a rapper bumper, and which didn't help at all. But I was pretty much ostracized. Nobody wanted to hear anything from me. People were pushing newcomers away from me because they were saying, "Stay away from him. He's a fanatic." So what I had to do, and I couldn't find, I didn't have anybody, no network of people to bounce my stuff off of, because every time I go with a problem, they say, "Oh, just keep coming back." It's like, I need a solution. I'm here to get a solution, not to hear keep coming back. So what I did is I grabbed the sickest drunk in the room. I brought him back to my house. That's where it started. And I just went from meeting to meeting to meeting, finding the chronic relapsers, finding the people who could not get it, and I kept bringing it back to my. And you know what? I don't think any of them are sober today, but I am. To be honest, I don't like that whole selfish angle of it. I really don't think that's a good thing. But you know what? It's true. It worked. I wish they would have gotten sober. I really wanted them to, and I wasn't doing it with that in mind to keep me sober. But I became involved in a and we were trying to bring a message of recovery to this place. I don't know. I think clubhouses have a tendency to reach around and therapy. All of them. But I've been to really harsh, and this was one of them. This was one of them. Nobody wanted to do. We'd have these. Set up these because that 300 comes to an end. Comes to a recovered for This dance, at this dance, I had to set aside for like, I know that. I'm like, my ears right up. That's a big number secret handshake. It really is. And I was like, what? Somebody else who knows this. And I was like, where'd you hear that? Where'd you hear that? And she's like, you gotta go to the night up in Burnsville. And I'm like, yeah, be direct there. Because I've been not having anybody that I could really, truly bounce shit off of. I had a couple some things that I could this meeting. The first person I ever met that was amazing. Even the guys at Staten Island, somebody with life experience and the steps. This is great. I asked them to be my sister. And next year, help me along this path. You don't want anybody new stuff. I mean, this guy said to me, it was, throw out everything you think you're start. So I did. Guy's got 22 years and he's doing the steps. So I become this blank slate. Like beat me. everybody outside, you know, want to sound good up here. Yeah. And your people here that made it clear that I am not well. And that yeah. Just that guy. Here's his friggin' message. You know, we have our bad days, we have our good days, we have our great days, we have our days, Saturday, Labor Day. We start to be at least the other side of it, right? Yes. Here, that, presentation in the basic questions and certain initiative by the I mean, was that ended up ended up
سبحان الله.
with everything and you're fighting with others. Just happened. Needed to do a nightly review. My sponsor came up. Something else. There was four names on this resentment story. I figured out I might as well go through it. I went through another round of stuff, but it only looked like that open AA, that AA central house, that you know, and just it, you got to bring up things, you know, shots. The history is going to be exact. You're going to trade the person. And get rid of the people. And I talked about how this, like, this week, with all this shit, like, everything that I just it takes one day it's another day it's and it's just this thing I can't you know I highlighter notes. People being experience, not in the abstinence of than anyone about stuff. 28 years, you know, based on resentment, yeah. And I thought I was okay, just I it was going to make sense. And so this place, this freshman, it was tough. And was like it was. That's what I did. It's like riff. Deal with like, it was scary. And God, he's where he he's trying to take his way shut down.
السلام عليكم. إن شاء الله سأصل. شكرا لكم على أخوتي. شكرا جميعا لكم. السلام عليكم.